time for postseason baseball. It's exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network.
Series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the
set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Nomar Mazara has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Freddie Escobar will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now in the box, Edgar Almanzar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Edgar Almanzar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Rene Villafuerte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball.
As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, second baseman.
Digging in, David Shin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Villafuerte, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch, and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Coming to the plate now, Henry Saldana, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
To keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple. It's the Cardinals 0, Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Andres Ibanez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4, When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ground ball left side. Villafuerte ranges to his right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D'Lo. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Nobody out, runner on first. And another snap throw to the bag, just keeping him close. And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Victor Marrero, as he'll take a look at ball one. Popped him up. Saldana over to his right. Two gone. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. now. The 2-0 home is taken, strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Another full count offering on its way. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Reed
So
Lambert.
striding forward now, Reed Lambert. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Harvey ranging back to the track, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, Jim Reed. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Ibanez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harvey is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Richard Harvey. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Popped him up. Marrero waits on it. 1 away. At the plate, Everett Hollins.
Everett Hollins.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8.
Now batting, William Hamby. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. Runner goes for second. High in the air into shallow left center. Harvey is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Freddie Escobar.
The pitcher, Freddie Escobar, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Standing in, J.C. Embry. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting love.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit toward the right side. Safe, and the run scores.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Embry at second, Almora on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Saldana might try to make a play on it. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cubbies are in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Andres Ibanez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Under it is Rizzo, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Reed is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, Georgia, Rene Villafuerte.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Rene Villafuerte. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Almora is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They're down 4-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla, scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height, and it's gone into the bleachers.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box now, Reed Lambert.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jim Reed.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Standing in now, Jim Reed. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's running. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
First baseman number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short. Villafuerte has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Lambert stands at second with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Shin is up with it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Now to the plate, David Shin. He reached on a single in his first try.
David Shin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Shin has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate, you can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping up to the plate, Henry Saldana. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
One and one. Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Frozen on strike 3 to get it going soon. It's 5-0. The next Cub up, Freddie Escobar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Freddie Escobar.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0-1 the count. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. Embry leads off first with 1 away. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Trey Curran answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Victor Marrero will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, and it's fouled away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
So 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Five runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Richard Harvey.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Stepping into the box, Everett Hollins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
In now, William Hamby.
William Hamby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch.
2-1 now. Harvey on third. Hollins is at second with nobody out. Three and one.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Barack Bauer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Barack Bauer.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Right back in this ball game with that unbelievable swing. Only down 1 now. You can get back to that pass the baton method and let this lineup flow and do what it does best.
Into the box now, Edgar Almanzar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, Rene Villafuerte.
Ready once again, Rene Villafuerte. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Marrero takes it in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, David Shin.
Digging in once again, David Shin. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled away. Popped him up. Padilla over to his left, and that ends the inning. But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. Middle of the night on the north side. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 4. Ryan Ortiz gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 21, Ryan Ortiz.
Ready for another shot now. Reed Lambert. He singled his last time up.
Reed Lambert.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Digging in now, Jim Reed. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a ball down and away. Now will step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Lambert on at first. Nobody out. Pitch popped up. Hamby is there, and he's got it for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Runner at second here with one man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Two out here and a runner at second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The pitcher, number 49.
Ready for another chance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two down, runners at first and second. Two and 0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count. He wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Lambert racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. His first homer so far in the series, as we are all tied at 5. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Henry Saldana checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike. No outs, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Richard Harvey. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Everett Hollins.
So coming to the plate, Everett Hollins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1-0.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Contreras has a play, and that retires the side. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, all even at 5 apiece. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Albert Almora.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Victor Marrero, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.